continue our Know What You Believe series for the men's vlog. But before I get to that, I'm going to encourage you to please bring and donate frisbees of all kinds, deflated soccer balls that you could bring, little sports pumps, and all of these we're going to pack with us and take them to Uganda and let children play with them and give them to Lutheran schools in Uganda. Also, you can bring a package of white t-shirts, large, small, medium, men's, boys, whatever, it'll work. And any old VBS shirts that you might have, or that your children might have, or your grandchildren might have, you can bring them. And I'll try to get a basket set up in the atrium for this coming Sunday, which is June 18th, I believe. So we'll have that out there for you. Okay. So today we move forward with another look at stewardship, and you're beginning to see how all-encompassing stewardship is of the Christian life. So this is principles to govern us in acquiring, and this is about helping us acquire possessions. Man was made for labor. The wonderful physical and mental endowments, which were his in creation, were given him for useful employment. To work with brain and muscle is God's arrangement for man, from Genesis 3:19. In the sweat of thy face thou shalt eat bread, till thou return unto the ground. In his natural life man owes it to God, to himself, and to his fellow man to work and be constructively busy. In this matter we must guard against a selfish spirit, which is a strong motive prompted by our old Adam. Our diligence must be motivated by principles of Christian stewardship. Because of Christ's love for us, we are to show a sense of love and justice in following our trade or profession, and we are to use only honorable ways of coming into possession of material goods. We will be engaged in useful work, beneficial to society, and will take into account our particular talents and tastes with which God has wisely endowed us. The Bible lays down no specific laws regarding the amount of material possessions we might hold. Jesus never idealized poverty, nor did he condemn wealth. However, he did issue emphatic warnings against the danger of riches, for he knew that with man the love of money is the root of all evil. We should be content to have sufficient goods to take care of our personal needs and of our opportunities for service. Two things we ought to remember. The first is that persons are more precious than property. We may possess things, but should not let things possess us. The second is that so-called property rights are purely relative. We are not the absolute owners. The rights of God and of our fellow men must be considered and regarded. God wants to know how we acquire money and goods before he asks us how we use them. In Luke 12:15, a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. So, my point to emphasize today is that first point here, which is this: persons are more precious than property. If we can turn this tide in our families, in our church, in this state, in this nation, that relationships are more important than material goods and the accumulation of wealth. If we can begin to live like that, what a phenomenal difference this will make in our lives. And we will be blessed if we prioritize relationships over material goods and the accumulation of wealth. This is the Lord's design. Material goods are to meet our daily needs and to bless our neighbors with. They ought not to predominate our thinking, our time, and our energy. So, men, ladies that listen, have a good day.